What's going on, guys? You guys all pretty much heard about the 10-year 100,000 mile warranty that Ram announced earlier this year. However, I've had a few friends buy the 2026 trucks, and one of them told me that the 10-year 100 is not available yet for the 2026 trucks. You heard that correctly. He was told by a dealer after he bought his truck that the 2026 model year trucks are not going to get the 10-year 100 until 2026 calendar year. So basically they were basing it off of the build date, and that you cannot get the 10-year 100 if your build date is still 2025. So I felt like I have to obviously do some research, because I can't see Ram doing that. If that's really true, then dang, like they shouldn't have announced this until next year, right? It should have been great news. If you get a 26 built after this date, you get this 10-year 100 powertrain warranty. So let's find a 2026 truck. Let me show you guys real quickly something. Shockingly, all the 2026 trucks that they've gotten in have sold. So I'm almost wondering if, because these trucks have that 10-year 100 powertrain, if that really is a deciding factor for buyers, because I think they had 4 of those trucks come in and they're all gone. At least they're not over here. So let me check the overflow lot. But I want to hear from you guys. Is that 10-year 100 a really good option to have? See, I drive about 15,000 miles a year. So figure 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. So really, I'd probably get about 6 years in that warranty, and that's pretty much it, in that ballpark, because I don't always drive 15,000 miles a year. Only when I do those cross-country trips I do. But regardless of that, it seems as though these trucks are selling pretty quickly, because I can't find one on the lot. Here's the truck. This is a 2026, and just so we're on the same page, you see that? It says 2026 Ram 2500, 5-year 100,000 mile powertrain. Now if I were to go pull the key to this truck, obviously it would have a build date of what, July, maybe August 2025. Now these are both 2025 model years. Let's see if I can find another one. Here is a half ton. It's a 2026. You guys see? 2026. 5-year 60. Here's a 2026 cab and chassis truck, because believe it or not, these even are included with that 10-year 100 powertrain. And you guys see there? It says 5-year 100, 2026. So let's go online and let's just see if this is true, because if it is true, Ram got some explaining to do. This is the press release that was sent out, and you guys see the date here, June 18th, and it's just discussing this 10-year 100,000 mile limited powertrain warranty. Now on Ram's website, for the longest time on the cover page, they did have this on there showing the 10-year 100, just advertising it. And so if you hit warranty details, it will take you to basically this page here. So terms and conditions. So this is what I always tell people. If you're concerned about anything, if you go to a dealership, I would say 6 times out of 10, the dealerships are not going to know any more than you do. So it says here, this limited warranty is provided to owners of 2026 model year Ram vehicles, including Ram 1500, including RHO, 2500, 3500, chassis cab, ProMaster van, excluding full battery electric vehicles, who purchased it through a licensed Ram dealership as new vehicle as the first owner. Talks about your legal rights, and then these implied warranties are limited to the extent allowed by law to the time periods covered by the express written warranty. So down below here, you'll see that what this limited warranty covers. So it says here, this powertrain limited warranty is a part of a new vehicle limited warranty. It extends the 5-year 60 powertrain or 100,000 mile for diesel on mechanical components of the vehicle to 10 years from the in-service date of the vehicle or 100,000 miles on the odometer, whichever comes first. It covers the cost of all parts and labor needed to repair a powertrain component listed below that is defective in workmanship and materials. Please keep this letter in your glove box along with your vehicle's other warranty information for future reference if necessary. All the other terms and conditions and the what's not covered items of your warranty remain the same as stated in your warranty information. Always remember this. Your warranty only covers defective and workmanship and materials. It's something that you have to really research too, by the way. Now, this is probably the most important part about your warranty. No one reads this stuff. You guys see here, it does come with a $0 deductible. And here is everything that's covered. So if you have a gasoline engine, everything that you see here is covered. For diesel, everything that you see here. And shockingly, glow plugs are actually covered. Sometimes extended or service warranties do not cover glow plugs because they see that as a wearable item. So transmission continues at the top here. So everything that you see here, front wheel drive, all wheel drive, rear wheel drive, four wheel drive. So again, just pause here now real quickly. Here's what's not covered. So right here, environmental factors, maintenance costs, racing not covered, and then certain kinds of corrosion is not covered too. Then they have other exclusions here. It says here, tampering with the emission system or with part that could affect the emission system, use of used parts even if they were originally supplied by FCA, however authorized FCA, or remanufactured parts are covered. Windshield or rear window damage from external objects, any charges made to your vehicle that don't comply with FCA, using any fluid that doesn't meet the minimum recommendation in your owner's manual. So they do say tampering with emissions systems, right? And then of course, total loss, salvage title, this is not coverable either. Now let's go back to that first page here. So this is what I really wanted to show you guys. So right here, general information. One thing to note is it's your responsibility to properly maintain your vehicle. You are not required actually to go to the dealership for all your maintenance. So if you do your own maintenance, just make sure you keep good documentation, because right here, FCA will sometimes ask for proof, so that way if they do decide they want to file a claim with you on a repair, they have actual proof that you were doing the maintenance on the items that failed. But this is what I want you guys to see right here. This is pretty much answering the question. It says here, to the extent there may be conflicting coverage information in the warranty manual, this document provides the controlling terms for the limited warranty after 5-year 60 and the 5-year 100. So basically, this is what you go by here. That's it. So don't worry about what it says on your window sticker. Just know that you do have a 10-year 100, regardless of what the window sticker says and regardless of what maybe your even warranty booklet might say too. If you own a 2026 Ram and you saw the headline of this video, you can now give yourself a sigh of relief, because yes, you do still have the 10-year 100 powertrain. Ram is very slow to update these things. You would have thought that when they announced this earlier this year, they would have been ready to go. The window sticker should say 10-year 100, because it is kind of throwing off the dealers, it's throwing off the consumer, and it kind of makes people think that they have something that they don't, and it just looks bad on your part, Ram. I'm just being honest with you here. So you knew you were going to do this. You should have already put everything in line to be ready to go when this hit market. So yes, your truck does still have the powertrain for 10-year 100. Now, one thing I'll tell you is this. I don't foresee GM or Ford competing with Ram with this. And the reason why is because this is a big deal. My friend this past weekend bought a Ram 2500 to do snowplow. So think about that truck for a second. That truck's gonna be pushing snow at low speeds. It's gonna be idling. Think about the 10-year 100 powertrain warranty for what? The next 10 years. Is that engine, transmission, driveline going to hold up? Now obviously these trucks do have the new ZF 8-speed transmission behind the Cummins, and of course the gas engines have the 8 HP 75 ZF. Those are pretty reliable. Now the Ram Cummins still have the cam and lifter, but they also added glow plugs to these trucks too. So good on Ram for stepping up to give customers peace of mind, because as they said in the press release, yes, these trucks have gotten significantly more expensive. Therefore, people are financing them what? 6, 7, 8? I've even heard 9 and 10 years, guys. Listen, if you are financing a car for more than 6 years, maybe don't buy it. Just a little bit of advice from me. Maybe don't buy it. I think that you should hold off and save up some more money so you can put more money down. That way you can actually have a lower payment at a lower term. Because yeah, if you're financing a car for 7, 8 years, you're just burning money, because the interest on top of the fact that you're just going to be out of factory warranty. So unless you don't drive a lot of miles a year, the 10-year 100 is probably going to help a lot of people out there who drive that, you know, 12,000 or less miles a year, because by the time your truck is paid off, you should still at the very least have the powertrain warranty. Now obviously the Atlantis architecture is something else to be of concern, and what I'll tell you is I heard that there should be a bumper to bumper, I guess you can call it a mirror to a bumper to bumper wrap that might become available. I can't speak on it right now, but I was told by someone that there might be a wrap coming from the manufacturer to wrap that 10-year 100. So I hope this video was helpful. Again, I didn't want to scare you guys out there, but I just thought I should do a quick search online to make sure that you do have the 10-year 100 if you're buying a truck in 2025 with a build date in 2025. So yes, you still have your warranty. Be sure to share the video. Hope it was helpful. See you guys soon.